Another set of angled gears, which is great. We have enough for more, but what I really want to do is to make one of the new, they're called stud gears, I think, or not. Let's look at gears. Angle gears, power sources, gear grinding wheels, Spur. They are, now Spur gears are an additional option for transferring and splitting powers. Oh, gosh. Right, so Spur gears is what we want. Alright, so it is hammer, chisel, saw. Wow, loads of sticks and some wood. Okay, let's try that. I don't think there's enough left on this hammer. Hammer, chisel, saw, wood, and I think it's 8 sticks on either side. And then 1 piece of resin and 1 piece of fat. Ah, look at that. A spur gear. Can I make 2? We would need another 8 on each side. I can. Now, my understanding is that these spur gears are usually attached to a central power system, so that instead of having a large wheel, I would attach the spur gears. I would take out that section, put a set of angled gears and attach them to that. Now, what I want to know is whether it can only be attached to axles. Oh, downward or horizontal axles. Okay, I happen to have axles. Right, let's grab that and let's go and have a look. I do love the written instructions here. Don't be an idiot. Do it this way. Alright, and those are going to have an angled gear to attach it to there. Now, can I attach it to there? Alright, that's a spur gear. How do I get it to run the other one? Can only be attached to axles, but I can't attach an axle, or maybe I can at that angle. Okay, let's sacrifice this set of gears. Let's put that back. Oh, I'm in the way now. Right, that goes. Can I attach these angled gears to here? I don't think I can. No. So if they attach like that, maybe it goes the other way. Maybe you have a spur too far there. Could they attach there? No, they could not. All right, try the obvious. Oh! Oh, so they don't attach to this wheel. The power comes off here. Excellent. Okay, so those angle gears can go back in there. Oh wow. Now what? Is that too much drag on the windmill? Oh, I'd stepped on them or stepped in the way or something. Alright, so if I add... Oh, really? If I add something there... Cannot place this block here. Alright, we've got them here. Now, I think other people have attached them directly to here with the angle gears, and then I think they have taken the angle gears down here. Alright, let's just start again with this. Alright, let's get that lined up to turn. Alright, so suppose we take this out by one and put them on there, nice, and then we put that there. Oh, look at that. So this doesn't have to be attached to anything. Okay, so presumably I'm going to need another set of angle gears to work out these attachments, I think. I probably need another spur gear as well. I'm running out of that. Right, let's try to remember angle gears, which is always an issue, remembering them. Hammer, saw, chisel, sticks, this, that, that. Yeah, angle gears. Okay. Keep those in there. Right, so my thought, the way I've seen them, is that people have then put an angle gear here, put that there. Oh, I'm looking at how I could put a pulverizer. So you can put a pulverizer here. Ah. So have I got that? I put that there. So we would put, yeah, that there, and then you would put the other one here, and then I could take the power off to here. Wow. Or better still, for what I want to do, put one here. Okay. I think we are getting the hang of this. Right, let's take all this out. Alright, now suppose we take that out and what was I running there? So we put that there, that there. Okay. Angle gears, I've got 3 sets. Oh my God. That's not even touching it. Okay, we put can only be attached to an axle. I've forgotten how I had it over there, so I put an axle there. Oh. And then we took the angle gears from the back. I got this in the way. That's all right. That is actually okay. Let me just take that down. We can access this, frankly, in a different place. Right, that's the windmill. So if I take that like that, I want it to go through here. So let's start again. I mean, this is bizarre. All right. Okay. Let's take power straight from there. All right. Now, what do I want to do? Do I have to have an angled gear for this? I think I do. It says, oh, it will attach to there. Right, that's good to know. Take that out. Take that out. Put that in. Put that in. Oh. Now it's not turning that. Why won't it turn that? That works. This doesn't. Would it work with angled gears? No. But if I put angled gears, then I can take one this way, and then angled gears and take it this way. Is that actually... That's fine. Does that mean that I can't take it from the front? I can only take it from the back of this. So I'd have to put in another one of those and another spur gear. Yes, because I'm trying to lead this way. That's not helping really. This is a weird setup. Can I attach anything to the front? No, it won't let me do that. These have to be as they are. So this would have to lead in from here or here. And the best place let's have a look. Right. All right. As a starting point, let's make sure that our helve hammer is working superbly as it does at the moment. Right, that's the helve hammer. Now this lot are going to have to come off over here. I I think. Right. More axles and angled gears than I can shake a stick at. What I'm trying to do is to come off here, get one going that way and one going this way. I am unconvinced that that is going to happen. So, can only be attached to axles. Okay, so we need an axle. We need that to be attached, and then that will attach to there. Okay. We attach that there, and that to that. We would attach that there. Is that in line? It is. I would need another gear here to take stuff this way. Okay. Let me just get some food. I'm running out of food. Okay. Right. So that all works well. Now, this one would they have to come off the back. Can I put one there that then comes off the back there? Another block is in the way. I don't think I'm close enough. I think the gear... I'm in the way now. I think this is what I tried before. Doesn't work. Move it back by one just to see. Would it work here? I wonder. Going back here. Does that turn? Because it was turning before. Do you remember? It was very odd. I think it was just residual turning. It didn't really mean it. Right. So if I move that to there, that's too far a gap to bridge, isn't it? That's not going to bridge that gap. No. We need to do is to move this. Right, this needs to come out by one. That's it. And then, where's that gear? Or those gears. Okay. So. This is a weird setup to me. Right, that works. Okay, so if I put this down here and an angled gear there, it would come out through here. And then I could take the other one, we can put one here, put another, I don't think I've got another of these gears here, and then we take the power from here this way. Wow. I've only got one windmill up there, and if I go through here, where do I come to? That would probably be all right. Let me go and have a look. Yeah, let's just move these crates out of the way. Right. I mean, all this can be hidden in walls. I'm not, you know, disputing that. Some stuff out of my way. take these down too. They're not helping. Yeah, what I wanted to do was to take something through. I wanted to take a grinding stone into here. I would like it to come in through one of the two next to it there. Let's go and have a look. We just take it round in a circle. And it will go through there. We can use angled gears to, I mean, basically, have I got another? No, I haven't. I have used all my axles. We can take it through here into there, but we could also just take it round to where we want it. That's not a problem. Wow. That is in the wrong place. Well, we've worked out how these work. So basically, as far as I can see, you take one from a power source, which would normally be this. You wouldn't normally have this big wheel here. It's just that I'm trying to run 4 separate things from this big wheel without going this way. That's why I want to attach a grinder, a grinding stone and a pulverizer. So I can take the pulverizer that way, that works, and I can take this one, which will be the grinding one, through here, and we'll probably take it, you know, through a couple of kinks through there. Wow. Well, these are something. So of course, if I didn't use this big wheel here, then you would just put your spur gears there, and then you could take these back to there, and you could add as many as you want, I suppose. Wow. I love the wooden mechanics in this game. I think my problem is I'm trying to attach so much to one windmill. But can you imagine, I mean, this speed of this, if I have 4 windmills up there, as I will have, can you imagine how that's going to look? Yeah, and so if we have that going there, and the grinding stone coming in here, that would work. You know, I'm going to work with these gears. I know it will slow it down, but I think it's a good idea to work with them. I really do. It's a weird situation, but I quite see that if you weren't like me using the big wheel, and you just attach this shaft straight to that central shaft there for the windmill, and remember I've got another big wheel at the top to gather power, then you could attach spurs here that would split the power where you wanted it. Fantastic. Right, let's pop this one back. We'll take it through elsewhere. My goodness, that's it's quite a sight, isn't it? Wow. Have a photo of that thing. Ah. I'd seen photos of them taking the power from here down the back of them. And I thought it was something odd. It's not, it's just the way it works. Right, well, we need to go for more fat and resin. That's what we're missing. That was a learning curve, and a good one.